Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Jordan Pugh here again, man, head coach and founder of PPT Elite Football. But I have a question for you, okay? And it's a question that comes up a lot, but I want to make sure that you guys understand it. How do you maximize your recruiting exposure when you're in a school system that is not designed to help you? What does that mean? What does that truly mean? If you guys have been following me for a while now, man, you guys know that I do a podcast called The Coaches Corner, where we interview coaches from all over the country, right? All Division I schools, NAIA schools, D2, D3, whatever, you name it. We interview these guys because we want to give a perspective. We want to give value to you where you understand what the college coach is looking for, all right? Now, the reason why I asked this question is because I did a big interview with Reggie Calhoun Jr., who runs the 5430 Collective at the University of Colorado, all right, the director of operations there. And he was, man, it's a great interview. I'm going to have that linked here in the comments so guys can go and watch that. But one of the things that he said that stood out in that video was he said that your high school coach is not equipped to help you get the recruiting exposure that you need. And, man, that stuck with me, right? So when he was saying that, man, when you look at it, the reason why he said it is because the school system was not designed for him to help maximize your exposure. If you think back to school systems and what the roles are for everybody, the school system is an educational system. It's meant to teach. When you look at that high school coach, most coaches in high school are math teachers, science, biology, whatever that is, right? Most coaches in Texas, for example, are athletic directors. Their job is to oversee the overall athletic picture. They got to manage coaches of different sports, parents, a whole bunch of different avenues that they have to manage, and they are not equipped to be able to help you get the exposure that you're looking for. And I thought he made a great point with that, right? So when you look at it, man, the school system is built to educate you and move you through the ranks, man, in order to push you to college. But is that coach pushing you to college? Does that coach have the bandwidth to get you there? Can he handle those things? See, the one thing that he said in the video was you need to focus on the who and not the how. The who and not the how. See, one of the things that stuck out with me, man, and what he said about the who is you have to look to people who are built and designed in order to help you get to where you're trying to go. And when you look at what we're doing with PPT, man, and you look at how we're built, we are built and we are designed to help get the maximum exposure, the maximum development, and also we provide an access to a coaching network that is built and designed in order for you to maximize every single opportunity in order to be seen and hopefully order to lead to scholarship offers, right? So now, when you look at all that who and not that how, man, one of the things that people make the mistake on and they focus on too much is how do they get things done? And, man, I'm guilty of that too. How do I get my son recruited? What school do I need to take him to, man? All these different things. When you have programs like ours at PPT Elite that are built and designed specifically to get the exposure needed. So I thought that was a very good point. Right? The question, again, is how do you maximize your recruiting exposure in a school system that is not designed to help you? You have to be able and you have to be willing to go outside and you have to find the teacher, the one who has the access, the one who has the blueprint, the program that has all the development that you need in order to maximize every ounce of your athletic ability, right? Now, when you look at PPT, man, and you look at everything that we've done, our track record is proven. We have done everything at hand in order to help maximize each and every one of our players. 40 plus guys in college, 3 U.S. Army All-Americans, and then 2 ESPN top 300 players, man. And we continue to build on top of that because we have laid the blueprint. We know the blueprint of how to get there. We've done it multiple times. With myself being a former college standout and NFL player and the rest of our staff being former players, man, we are not just players, but we are teachers, but we know the blueprint in order to get there, right? So what does this mean, right? How do you maximize this? What program do you need to look for? What are the steps in order to get to the who? If you're watching this video, you're looking at one of the people who is the who has the program that you need in order to get it done. We provide a new opportunity when it comes to this football thing. With our football program, with our national team that we've created, with our developmental process, with the access to the wide coaching network that we have the blueprint that we have. The question is, will you trust us as your teacher? The number one thing you have to focus on is not how you get things done, but who can you partner with that has the resources that you need in order to accomplish what you want to accomplish. At PPT Elite, that's what we focus on. We are here to bridge the gap between exposure and scholarships, and we are very good at what we do. But most importantly, man, we want to maximize your development, which will ultimately maximize your exposure, which will ultimately lead to scholarships for you. All right? So make sure you guys continue to like and subscribe. And if you are interested and want to know more about what we have to offer at PPT Elite, go to pptelite.com. Follow us on all the social pages at PPT Elite, and continue to find the who instead of the how, so you can maximize your ability and you can get to your end result faster. I'm Jordan Pugh, head coach and founder of PPT Elite. See y'all soon.